Last night, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert turned into a volatile battleground when Elon Musk, the billionaire tech titan, was kicked off the set after an angry showdown with Stephen Colbert that left viewers stunned, social media ablaze, late-night TV rocked by the fallout. Sources say what began as a high-octane interview, with Musk hyping his latest ventures, quickly spiraled into a furious clash, with Colbert's biting jabs pushing the mogul into a rage, an ejection that's already the night's defining moment. Before we break this down, drop a comment with where you're watching from, hit subscribe for more wild stories like this. Musk, the mastermind behind Tesla, SpaceX, strode onto the set with his usual swagger, ready to tout rockets, cars, his vision for the future. But Colbert wasn't here for hype, opening with a sharp quip. "Elon, you're saving the planet, or just your ego?" The jab, laced with edge, hit hard, and insiders say the audience caught it, some chuckling, others tensing, as Musk grinned thinly. "I'm here for results, Stephen, not your snark." The tension flared fast. Colbert cued a clip of Musk's latest X post, boasting about outsmarting doubters, his tone brash, unapologetic. "That's peak Elon," Colbert said, smirking. "But is it genius or just noise?" Musk fired back, his voice firm. "It's genius, Stephen. I build empires. You build punchlines." The crowd splitting, some cheering, others jeering as producers watched, sensing the segment tilting off script, trouble brewing early. Sources say the room buzzed, Musk's cool held, but Colbert's eyes glinted. He saw a spark, the night ready to erupt. "What's got everyone hooked isn't just the opener, it's how quick it turned angry," Musk pushed back, leaning in. "You don't get my grind, Stephen. I'm all in, you're all talk." And Colbert struck. "All in? You're all temper, Elon. I'll prove it," his jab personal pointed. The crowd gasped, some shouted, others filmed, as the clash took a raw turn, with Musk's jaw tightening, Colbert's grin widening, the stage set for an angry showdown. That would end with Musk kicked out, the heat just starting to build. The angry showdown on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert last night surged into a blazing clash as Stephen Colbert, his wit a sharpened blade, began stoking the fury of Elon Musk, the billionaire tech visionary, with a series of jabs that turned a tense interview into a volatile battlefield, leaving the studio electric, producers on edge, the path to Musk's ejection starting to form. Sources say after Musk dismissed Colbert's talk as empty, claiming his grind, the host fired back, with venom building a rage that's already dominating the internet. Colbert, his smirk growing, zeroed in on Musk's empire. "Temper, Elon? Tesla's stalling. SpaceX keeps crashing," his voice sharp, taunting, as he rolled a clip of a rocket exploding mid-flight, debris raining, a visual sting, the crowd reacting fast, some giggling, others murmuring, while Musk's face hardened. "That's progress, Stephen. Setbacks fuel me, you wouldn't dare," his retort stiff-edged, drawing cheers, boos, from the divided audience, the tension thickening with every word. The host didn't relent. "Progress? Or flops, Elon? Twitter's a circus since you grabbed it," sources say. Musk's eyes flashed, his voice rising. "I fixed Twitter, Stephen. I'm not the clown. You are." The comeback bold, heated, the crowd erupting, some shouting, "Elon's right," others laughing, as producers whispered, "He's riled," their headsets alive, the segment slipping from its calm vibe, anger mounting. Colbert grinned. "Clown? I'm not the one fuming, Elon. Your fuse is lit," his jab slicing, personal, testing Musk's control. What fueled the fire wasn't just the barbs, it was Musk's defiance. Insiders report he leaned forward. "You mock my risks, Stephen. I've bet it all. You bet on laughs." His tone raw, intense, and Colbert struck back. "Bet it all? You're betting on rage, Elon. Look at you." pointing at Musk's clenched fists. The audience splitting wider, some chanting, "Colbert, Colbert," others jeering with phones filming, X posts surging. "Musk's mad," one read, racking up likes as the clash grew fiercer, the stakes climbing higher. The studio crackled with heat. Sources say Musk's hands slammed the desk. "I'm not your toy, Stephen. I'll outlast you." His voice loud, trembling with fury. And Colbert pounced, "Outlast me? You're burning, Elon, cracking under my lights." His words pointed, cutting, the crowd roaring, some standing, others yelling, while producers signaled a break, their hands waving, but Musk shouted over, "I'm not cracking, you're a hack," his anger wobbling. The chaos swelling, with insiders noting, "He's losing it." The night charging toward a furious, fiery peak, Colbert's push unrelenting. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert erupted into a raging inferno last night as Stephen Colbert, his sarcasm a flamethrower, stoked the fury of Elon Musk, the billionaire tech mogul, with a relentless barrage that turned an angry showdown into a public boiling point, leaving the studio tense, the audience split. The road to Musk's ejection growing clear, unstoppable. Sources say Musk's heated defiance, after calling Colbert a hack, only fueled the host's assault, with the clash escalating into a storm of rage that's now gripping every screen. Colbert, his grin cold, sharpened his attack. "Cracking? Elon? Your genius burns, but it's all hot air," his voice biting, mocking, as he flashed a graphic, Tesla stock dipping, SpaceX wreckage smoking. The crowd reacting hard, some laughing, others gasping, while Musk's jaw clenched. "It's not air, Stephen, it's fire. You're too small to feel it." His voice loud, seething, the audience dividing, cheers clashing with boos, as producers watched, hands twitching, the live feed holding, tension surging. The host dug deeper. "Fire? You're exploding, Elon. Twitter's a tantrum in your hands." His jab vicious, personal. And Musk snapped back, "I run it better, Stephen. I'm not the tantrum. You're the child." His words fierce, trembling. With rage, the crowd surging, some shouting, "Burn him, Elon!" Others jeering, with phones filming, X posts exploding. "Musk's raging," one read, trending fast. Colbert grinned. "Child? I'm not the one red-faced, Elon, your temper's showing," pointing at Musk's flushed glare. The audience roaring, some chanting, "Break him," others pleading, "Back off," as the chaos swelled. What turned the heat into a blaze wasn't just the insults, it was Musk's fury. Insiders say he stood leaning in. "You don't know my stakes, Stephen. I've built worlds. You've built nothing." His tone raw, roaring, and Colbert fired back, "Worlds? You're wrecking yours, Elon. Rage is your fuel." His taunt ruthless, the crowd splitting wider, some rushing the stage edge, others yelling, with clips hitting X. Musk's unhinged, racking up shares, as Musk shouted, "I'm not wrecked. I'll crush you." His voice cracking with anger, hands slamming the desk, the room igniting. The studio became a tinderbox. Sources report producers signaled security, their voices urgent. "He's hot," but Musk pressed on. "You're a nobody, Stephen. I'm the real deal." His fury shaking, sweat beading, as Colbert stood. "Real deal? You're a real fuse, Elon. Blowing live." His command sharp, piercing. The crowd erupting, some tossing cups, others live streaming, while Musk roared, "I'm not blowing. You're done." His voice thundering, eyes blazing, the showdown peaking, with insiders noting, "He's out of control." The night hurtling toward an angry collapse, Colbert's pressure unyielding. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert hit its fiery climax last night as Stephen Colbert, his wit a relentless torch, drove Elon Musk, the billionaire tech titan, into an angry showdown that exploded into a raging outburst, teetering on the edge. of control, leaving the studio in chaos, viewers shocked, the internet a storm of reaction. Sources say Musk's thundering defiance, after vowing Colbert was done, met the host's final incendiary push, sparking a fury so intense it paved the way for his ejection. The night's peak, a raw, volatile eruption. Colbert, his smirk icy, landed the killing blow. "Blowing, Elon. Your empire's crash, your temper's the wreck." His voice sharp, cruel, as he flashed a mock reel. Tesla glitches, SpaceX explosions, Twitter rants looping, the crowd reacting. Hard, some laughing, others gasping, while Musk's face contorted. "I'm not wrecked, Stephen. I'm stronger than your cheap tricks." His voice booming, fracturing with rage, the audience surging, cheers clashing with boos, as producers watched, hands frozen, the live feed holding, chaos exploding. The host pressed the wound. "Stronger? You're raging, Elon. We see it live." His jab vicious, final. And Musk tried to fight. "I'm not raging. I've built it all. You're nothing." His words furious, eyes blazing, with Colbert pouncing. "Nothing? You're screaming, Elon. Your genius is noise," pointing at Musk's trembling fists. The crowd roaring, some chanting, "Lose it, lose it," others shouting, "Stop him." As phones filmed, X-posts surging. Musk's snapped, one read, trending fast. Musk's voice thundered, "I've risked everything," his hands slamming the desk, fury spilling, a roar cutting through. The outburst stunned the room. Insiders say Musk stood fully. "I'm not your joke, Stephen. I'll end you." His denial raw, bellowing as rage consumed him while Colbert leaned in. "End me!" "You're ending yourself, Elon. Meltdown live." His taunt merciless. The audience surging, some standing, filming, others yelling, with clips hitting X instantly. "Musk's fury live," one read, racking up shares, another showing his roar. Colbert pushed him, going viral, millions watching. Musk shouted, "You're trash. I'm done." His voice shaking, desk rattling. But the anger overwhelmed, his control gone. What sealed the showdown was Musk's eruption. Sources report he lunged forward. "I can't stand this. You're filth." His voice a mix of rage, exhaustion, as he ripped off his mic, hurling it at the desk, the crash resounding while Colbert laughed. "Filth? You're the mess, Elon. Get out." His words brutal, final. The crowd erupting, some rushing the stage, others chanting, "Kick him!" as security lunged, grabbing Musk, who thrashed, "Get off me, I'll go!" His fury blazing. The chaos, peaking with insiders saying, "He's lost it." The night hurtling toward his ejection. Colbert's triumph looming. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert plunged into sheer anarchy last night, as Elon Musk, the billionaire tech giant, was kicked off the set after an angry showdown, his furious outburst spiraling into a thrashing, roaring exit, security hauling him away, leaving the studio in pandemonium. Viewers reeling. The internet exploding with the fallout of a clash that shattered Musk's cool live on air. Sources say Musk's raging demand, "Get off me, I'll go," as he tore free, marked the end of his stand, with Colbert's triumph resounding, the night's chaos hitting a blazing peak. Musk, fury blazing, broke from security's grip. "I'll go, I'll go," his voice a ragged roar, storming toward the exit, his frame tense, face red, as Colbert stood, arms crossed. "Get out, Elon, you're a raging wreck." His taunt cold, victorious, the crowd roaring, some cheering, "Gone, gone." Worry, others gasping, "No, Elon," while security trailed, hands hovering, unable to halt his stomping retreat. The live feed capturing every furious stride, his figure vanishing into the wings, a tempest fading under the studio lights. The audience lost all control. Insiders say some surged forward, phones flashing, filming Musk's stormy exit. Others pounded seats, shouting, "He's out!" while a few cried support. "Stand tall, Elon!" The room a clash of noise, with producers stunned, their headsets buzzing. "He's off! Keep it live!" one stammered. The broadcast holding, showing the wrecked desk where Musk once sat, now a testament to his rage. Colbert leaned in. "That's the Musk exit, folks, fury and all." His voice dripping mockery, sparking roars, laughter, as chaos reigned, some tossing cups, others live streaming, the energy wild, untamed. What turned this moment into a legend wasn't just the rage, it was Musk's collapse. Sources report his last snarl. "I'll bury you," roared as he vanished, barely audible, his defiance drowned in anger, while Colbert waved, "Bury me! You buried yourself, Elon. See ya!" His final barb ruthless, the crowd splitting wider, cheers crashing against boos, with X exploding, clips of Musk's furious march trending. "He's done," one post read, racking up shares, another of his mic toss. Colbert kicked him, going viral, millions watching the wreckage loop. Insiders say producers debated cutting, but the ratings spike screamed gold, the chaos too hot to stop. The immediate aftermath slammed hard. Musk's team scrambled backstage. Sources hint he raged into a wall. "They'll pay," his voice, a furious growl, aides rushing to shield him while Colbert strutted. "That's how you boot a titan," he quipped to the crowd, their cheers deafening, some surging the stage, others filming. As security cleared the wings, the night's end, a smoldering ruin. Online the tide turned fast. Musk crushed, one thread read, "Colbert's brutal," another claimed, with analysts noting, "He broke him live." The hosts' win locked, the fallout poised to blaze on, a storm just igniting. The fallout from Elon Musk's furious ejection from The Late Show with Stephen Colbert last night has erupted into a firestorm of reaction, with the billionaire's raging exit, after an angry showdown that ended with him roaring, "They'll, pay," turning a live TV clash into a global spectacle, leaving Musk's image scorched, Colbert's dominance cemented, the internet, airwaves buzzing with takes that won't fade. Sources say what began as a bold pitch ended with Musk kicked out, his fury a viral beacon, the clash's ripples shaking everything in its path. Musk's backstage rage landed like a shockwave. Insiders report he slammed a fist into a wall. "They'll pay!" His voice a furious growl, aides hustling him out as cameras swarmed, while X ignited his tweet. "I'll rise higher," posted hours later, pulling 200,000 likes, but buried under replies. "You crashed?" Elon, one read, trending fast, with clips of his stormy exit, mic toss looping millions of times. "Musk booted," a viral thread claimed. Memes of his furious retreat captioned, "Tesla tantrum," flooding TikTok, Instagram. Supporters rallied. "He's real, they're mean," one post pleaded, but the tide surged, his titan aura cracked. Colbert's camp reveled in the win. Sources say his next show opened with, "We had a genius. He brought rage. I brought the boot." His quip smug, victorious, pulling record ratings, a 55% surge, snagging viewers hooked on the chaos, while insiders hint he's gloating. Musk thought he'd roar, I shut him down. His team buzzing, eyeing more bold plays, with analysts noting, he owned it, though some whisper, he's a target now. The triumph edged with risk. The crowd's cheers echoed. Colbert reigns, ringing online, locking his edge sharper. The internet split like a chasm. Musk's fans mourned. "They ambushed him, he's gold," one X-post read, racking up shares, while critics pounced. "Rage baby billionaire," another hit viral status, with debates raging. "Was it too far?" Trending, clips of his outburst dissected. "He snapped," one pundit said. Colbert played him perfect. Another added, predicting a PR hit. Tesla chatter spiking. SpaceX dreams dented. His empire bruised. Sources say Musk's hold up, fuming with talk of a counterstrike, maybe a rival gig. His silence loud. The rage a scar that's sticking. The ripple effects are seismic. Late nights rattled. Experts call it a shift. Colbert rewrote the rules, or torched them. One said, networks eyeing riskier guests or tighter control, risking fade if they falter while viewers divide. Half cheer, he felled a giant. Half cringe, too brutal. The clash a cultural mark, Musk's ruin, Colbert's peak, etched in viral lore. This isn't done, it's a spark. Musk's comeback, Colbert's next kill, set to blaze, so stay locked in. If you're hooked on this madness, smash that subscribe button now. Don't miss the next inferno.